With our surviving colonists and remaining troops safely off-world, we return to headquarters to tie up the last loose ends on Marsara. Our adjutant confirms that we have lost our title of colonial magistrate, pending investigation of our dealings with the extremist group the Sons of Korhal by Confederate authorities. So from this point forward, we are now referred to as Commander, as we use our tactical prowess to help lead the Sons of Korhal in their fight. As we let the events of the last few missions sink in, we receive contact from our good friend, Jim Raynor. Just like with us, Arcturus Minsk came to the rescue of the tenacious Marshal by sending a strike force to spring him and our militia forces from the Confederate prison ship that they were held on. Raynor mentions that Minsk and his men seem on the level, a potentially powerful ally worthy of our trust and support. It's not long before that promise of support is put to the test, however. Minsk delivers the bitter truth that the end of Marsara is at hand.
Commander, Marsara is almost completely overrun by the Zerg. The Confederates are abandoning the planet, and so are we. However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave.
It's only a matter of time before the planet is purged, just as Chowsara was. And so the remaining colonists and Confederate forces are evacuating as quickly as they can. The level of chaos and disorder presents us with a lucrative opportunity. Key Marsara structures now lie abandoned by the Confederacy, save for a skeleton crew of workers in security. One such structure is the Jacobs installation, a secret installation not on any Confederate records, built into the side of a mountain. It was built over a massive cavern with walls that are over 3 meters thick. It was operated by Alpha Squadron, and parts of the installation were heavily automated and defended, with numerous sources of backup energy, and it is without a doubt full of valuable Confederate intel, ripe for the raiding by our newfound alliance. Minsk announces his orders: infiltrate the Jacobs installation outpost, and extract any weapon schematics we can find, so that he might wield them in the fight against the Confederacy. Our strike team of Firebats and Marines is led by Jim Raynor, who, in rare form, has donned his Marine armor for this mission. And I mean, it makes sense. You wouldn't want a hoverbike indoors, lobbing grenades in tight hallways and close quarters. Just as Minsk expected, Confederate security within the facility is minimal, with most of the corridors completely empty, save for a few security turrets, and the few hapless SCVs and scientists maintaining the machinery.
This is Jimmy. Oh yeah.
Teleportation field activated.
Right on. Hey, you're not allowed in here.
After entering through a lone teleporter deep within, our strike team rifles through the security room, revealing the location of several key rooms ahead of us. The strike team advances to the newly revealed rooms.
Sounds fun. Right on.
Neutralizing a portion of the remaining security by turning off an opportune security switch in that first room.
Right on. This should be
Delving deeper into the facility, the team comes across a troubling discovery: Zerg.
You rebel scum.
Locked within a holding cell across from other indigenous life forms found on Marsara.
Zerg. I don't believe this.
Believe it. I saw Zerg within Confederate holding pens myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures for some time. For all we know, they could be breeding the things. Be that as it may, our priority here is accessing the Confederate network. We'll deal with the Zerg another day.
Minsk reveals to us that both he and the Confederacy have known of the Zerg for some time, having seen them in the Confederate holding cells years ago. But why? Minsk doesn't know, but suspects it's possible that the Confederacy wants to breed them and use them as weapons. Regardless, the truth of this matter has to wait until we make it out of the facility in one piece.
Right on. This should be good. Right on. Sounds fun. Oh, sounds fun.
Teleportation field activated.
You got my attention.
Unauthorized entry detected.
It's them. Blast over. This should be good.
Stepping through one final teleporter, the strike team enters the main control room, guarded by a squad of infantry led by an elite Confederate operative, a ghost. Psychically gifted, brutally trained, and wielding a long-range C-10 canister rifle, these Spec Ops units are feared throughout the sector, and rightly so. Whatever shadowy corner the eerie green light of their visors glows, death is sure to follow.
Nuclear launch detected.
This should be good.
Fortunately, the Ghost falls to Rainer's combat prowess, and our surviving forces are able to get out of there undefeated, plans in hand.
Sounds fun. Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Hey, we found the plans, man. Have the transports waiting when we come out.
Just in time, because only 13 hours after getting off-world, a large Protoss fleet under command of High Templar Tassadar descends and unleashes a terrifying planetary bombardment. Just like Chowsara, Marsara's grim fate is sealed. All life on the planet is extinguished. Our strike team of just as Minsk expect. Oh my goodness. Just as Minsk oh my, two bees and brown bears.